Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're with me on this cold, rainy, wet Monday morning. We got some rain coming. It's going to dry out soon, though, so we're going to have a good, cool week here in the Florida Panhandle. Our weather always brought to us by Drew Pollard's company, Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. We're looking today at high 63, fairly high, a low 31 tonight, and you see the rest of the week is going to be low on down there, 31 on the coast. But you know what? I've always felt strong about after the rain and after things been wet, things settle down, and that's really when the game starts moving, the fish start biting, and I've always enjoyed after the rain in the Panhandle. Water temperature brought to us by Allco Electric. We're looking at a 61 degrees at the end of the pier. Really, really cool this time of year. Moon phase, our Monday moon phase brought to us by Panama City Coca-Cola. Right now, tonight, we're at a half a moon. Next Monday night will be the full moon of January. So it's waxing up this week. It's going to be, we're getting ready as far as the woods and all, getting ready for that rut here in this area. So be aware of that. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Good strong tide today. We'll pull them out. Today is Monday, January the 6th. I take that back. There's not good strong tides. We have neat tides today and tomorrow, but later on this week, going into the weekend, really strong tides. Our wind direction coming out of the west, northwest at 10 to 20. So it's going to be blowing, coming on through, blowing, drying things out a little bit, so we're cleaning the air up. So it's going to be a good day. Just hang in there. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to sort of read you something. I read things, but this is out of Woods and Water, and you know we'll talk about how I enjoy getting this, and it's sort of like an old newspaper and all. You sort of hold it in your hand and read the article. This was on this article here. I usually take notes about it, and then tell you about it, so I don't know what I'm reading. But there's so much information in here on this particular article. I'm just going to take my time and just sort of, because I learned some things, sort of let you understand it, sort of like I did. It's about the bear management, the bear hunt, okay, the bear management. Now I'm going to do something. I've got my reading glasses. I don't know about you. I have reading glasses. I happen to have a pair in my drawer down here. I have one in my truck, a pair. I've got a pair at my table, then I got one on top of the refrigerator in the kitchen. So I just grab them. I love reading glasses, and I had an uncle who had great eyesight. He said he could see good as long as he kept his eyes open. So anyway, I'm going to read this to you. This is really interesting information. This was at the workshop they had back in December, and it was really they get their staff together, they do these studies, and then present them, and then you have the public hearing. And this is what's going to be interesting when I want to get down to what happened at a public hearing. Okay, so hang in there with me. Let me get my readers. Okay, so this is the December one, black bear. Goes on down to say, basically in 1970s, they had like 500 black bears in 1970s here in Florida. And then what happened in 2011, they made it that area where they were designated threatened. 2011 it started picking up, and now it's estimated 4,000 bears are here. So they came in with a plan in 2019. In 2019, they went on to say they established 7 BMUs, that's Bear Management Units. So they took the state of Florida and broke it up in 7 areas, and that was each individual unit, which is smart because they have different weather, different kind of soil, and so this is what's interesting. Now, we're one of the 7, of course, so, okay, y'all follow with me now, pay attention. Orlando area, okay, it goes on this, based on 2015 population. In the East Panhandle, there are 1,060 bears. In North has 496 bears. Central has 1,198. South has 1,000, and Orlando has only a small group. So anyway, it has it broken down. It goes on to say that they're going to finish data collection in the summer of 2025. So all this is presented. I've been to this commission meeting before several times. I know the process. So they get up there and the staff, they have a slideshow and everything and the PowerPoint, and it's really interesting what they're doing. So anyway, it goes on down and says, okay, so then they had a public hearing. 28 people addressed the commission, of whom 10 spoke in favor of a new hunt, and 16 expressed opposition to any bear hunting, while 2 were non-committal. Okay, so 28 people, that's a pretty good amount. Okay, so those 28 spoke up, and some people said put them back on the threatened list. So anyway, went on down, and Commissioner Gary Lester said, I would like to see a proposal. Okay, here's one of the commissioners that said, everybody sitting there, I would like to see a proposal for our staff to put together the framework of a bear hunt. Okay, so he said that, and I can see the crowd right now. Some of them looking around, some of them sort of shaking their head, some shaking their head yes, some shaking their head no. That's what the crowd's doing. They don't say that here. So they went on to say, as early as practical, so they're going to, they said that basically they'll get together they'll have it back with them in May. And the hot spots, they felt like the hot spots were really good as far as just having, I know what they're going to do. They're going to take those 3 hot spots, of which the East Panhandle is one, and have some kind of, I say I know what they're going to do. I feel like they're going to propose. They're going to have some kind of actual hunt in those 3 areas. The other 4 areas, I don't think they would. And went on and talked about they want to be science-based. And one of the guys said, well, we haven't had a study since 2015. The next study is going to come up in 2029 as far as the actual population of them. They wanted, the staff made a proposal, the board wanted to have a quicker proposal, so that goes to funding, can you fund it? So basically, that's where they are now. So anyway, it's 14 years between the 2 studies, and he wants newer figures. So anyway, that's where we are, and what's cool about it is only one out of 10 people said yes, and 16 people said no. So when you go to these boards, I don't care if it's county commission, city commission, FWC, try to be a part of it, try to participate, try to let your voice be heard. When one commissioner was able to come up and say, let's look at a framework for a hunt, the other commissioners, they didn't say much. They didn't want to say much. So anyway, it's sort of in the process of some things going on. I'm not a bear hunter. I don't care about hunting bears, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in this. So I just wanted to read that to you and give you an update on it. That was pretty extensive. That was a 2-hour meeting on the bears there with 28 people talking. You get 3 minutes to talk at all governing boards in Florida. You get 3 minutes. Remember that. So always have your stuff together. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I'm going to do something I haven't done. I want to just share something with you. I guess it's a different show today, doing all kinds of things with my reading glasses, reading stuff to you. But anyway, I know I thought a lot of y'all had a wonderful Christmas, and our family just had just an amazing Christmas, and it's just so special to all of us. Jeff had a great Christmas, and everyone I talked to had a wonderful Christmas. And we always on Christmas Day is always special. I think I told you our routine, and we spend some quality time and we'll do our gifts and all. And it's not, like I say, we probably spend more money than we should, but it's not all about that. It's sort of getting some special things and this love and all. And I only want to share one gift I've never shared on this show. In year number 20, I'm going to share a gift that I got, because it's very, very special to me, and I want to share it with you. I think you will appreciate it. You see this jar right here, okay? This is a jar. See all these notes in here? For my middle grandchild, Ashley Woodruff, who just graduated from Ole Miss, and she did this jar right here, and there's 365 little notes in here, and I'm supposed to, each morning, I'm supposed to draw, okay? I'm supposed to pull one out and read it, and it's her heartfelt feelings about how much she loves me. Wait now, she did one for me, and she did one for Gail, and I've done it. I just want to show you the first 4 notes that she wrote for us to read each morning. So this is mine. The first one, this was special to pull this out. Your house feels like home. Isn't that how you want your kids and grandkids to feel? Like your house feels like home. The second one I pulled out, she loves my knowledge about history. I'll tell them stories every now and then. There's things that she loves about her grandpa. She loves when we're cooking scallops. Okay. All these memories she had growing up around us. And let's see, one more. This one is taking me to the state park. And I got tickled. The last two were definitely outdoor stuff that we've done when they were growing up, and I'm looking forward each morning to pulling one of these out. I just want to share that with you, and it's just it's something very special, and Gail to share some with us. But it's ironic. I felt so strong when I pulled out that first one that our house feels like home, and that's how we all. I know y'all wanted the same thing, just love and all to embrace them, and so anyway. Ashley is very, very special. All five of them are special, but this was just a very special gift. I want to share it with you because I know you like to hear us talk about, share good things and all. So anyway, we'll move on. One of the things I was going to, let's go to something really, really positive to something really negative. Okay, we're going to go to the other end of the spectrum. I got this the other day. It was shared, the Livingston boys, BJ and Robbie, and okay, right here, basically the heavy heart, I share some frustrating news. Our four-wheeler and dirt bike were stolen last week. This is right before Christmas. It was on Thursday night, December 19th, from my home in College Point. Now, you wouldn't think College Point would be a lot of stealing going on. That's a nice area. They weren't just vehicles, they were cherished gifts given as Christmas presents in recent years. Knowing someone would take these so close to holidays makes this harder to process. One of them is a four-wheeler, Kawasaki, and one's a dirt bike, and the dirt bike was missing the back tire. So anyway, I'm going to show you pictures of it. Okay, this was stolen from their house. Isn't that amazing? And this was the second one. This is a gift for their kids from Christmas the year before. And someone stole them a week before Christmas. So anyway, if you ever see those hanging around somewhere, let those folks know. Okay, a new Panhandle Outdoor message. This is good. I appreciate, this is from Dabin Paslacqua. I appreciate the information you give on your show. I watch just about every morning, if not, I record them, have a small ranch in Bonifay, and just moved here full time in May and still looking to establish some roots in our county. Thanks again for your dedication. Welcome to Panhandle, Dabin. Good you're here, and hope you enjoy every minute you have here. Terry G sent one over Christmas. This is interesting. Okay, Terry's our retired Navy pilot. Having spent some time in Denver, I always look forward to the first snowfall. I was always surprised by all the different animal tracks that were around the house. Denver has a lot of coyotes that live in the city parks, so it's very easy to tell a coyote track from a dog track. Now, I did not know this. The coyote places one foot in front of the other, so it looks like a straight line. A dog track looks like two lines. Because here it is right here. Now, have you thought about that? I never realized that, and it's hard here in the woods. But see how that coyote puts that straight line there, and we know what a dog track looks like. A lot of times it's hard to tell the difference between a dog track and a coyote track because the paws are just about the same. So anyway, Terry, always is sharing good information there. I thought this was good. I ran across this. Take care of it. This is a little tag on some clothes. Take care of yourself. Call your family. Smile at a stranger, write to a friend or text, appreciate little things, eat good food, stay home, stay safe, lots of love, eternal for you. So I just thought that was good to share. I want to bring this back up. I mentioned this last Friday about his big flounder. He caught that in 1983. I didn't mention, as I look back on the show, I didn't say the term 1983 because it's still a state world all-tackle record. So that big flounder there. Okay, so anyway, one of my former students, Adrian Anderson, she did a flashback with some of her classmates, and the top of the line. You taught us well, Coach, and we always tickled about the pyramid and starting a fire. How you build that little pyramid there, and after we set it up, and it's good to see them building a fire. I know. We're going to have a lot of y'all going to be doing that this week, building some fires and all. Remember the log cabin like this or the pyramid, but you want that kindling in it. It's just it's almost a lost art starting a fire from scratch because they're having so many of these things now with little fire starters and all. But it's going to be build your fire one night this week and maybe get some oysters and sit by it. It'll be something fun to do in this cold weather. Let's take our final break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a quick look at our fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. We're looking at our time this morning, 4:11, to 6:11, and this evening from 4:35 to 6:35. Probably a little chilly, but still be a good time to get out. I have so many things to talk about. I want to mention a couple more good things that we're good about getting information from y'all and then sharing it so you can put it on your calendar. Although a lot of times it's a month or so out, but this is a month or so out. But this is something interesting you might want to look at. This is the we mentioned this last year, a Fiddler Crab Festival. It's in Steinhatchee. Here it is right here. Let's see. 17th annual. They've been doing this as long as we've been doing the show. It's right. So it can be on Valentine's Day. That's where you can take your Valentine's. And it's a good little, fun little thing to do. So anyway, now Steinhatchee is close to a 3-hour drive from my house. So, but that's something you can do, enjoy. Quick picture of young man Carson Shores. He's outdoorsman starting off the new year the right way with some good friends. The River Swamp blessed us today with George Pettis and Jerry Shores shooting on the River Swamp. I wanted to mention also, when you send information in, it helps so much to share it and all. Also, in addition to not just sending information in, I do this every year, invite you, if you have something very interesting to share with us, if you want to come on the show, sit with us and share it, it could be something, we want something to pertain to the outdoors around the Panhandle, or some great family things and events you're having. Also, anything that we can do to help promote something that's good, that's helping our fellow man. You're always welcome to come on the show. And to me, that's one of the strong points of our show, is getting guests like our regular people like me and you to come on the show and share it. We don't have any script, or we don't have to any kind of companies. We have to really we don't have any restrictions as far as having to say certain things and all. But, I mean, as long as we keep it up front and honest and clean and all, which we do. So anyway, I ran across this. This is a great idea here. When you take a buck, I haven't seen this before. A lot of people do a European mount. Now look at this right here. This is a good way to mount it. I really like this. You get some old boards and just make a little rectangle and put the mount up there, okay, maybe a cap or something. And look at the knife, and then the picture in the lower right-hand corner, and then the date on it. As I look back on it, over the years, I wish I've forgotten when I took this buck or that buck, and I've got a collection of them, but I can't remember when I took them. I wish I'd put the date on them, something like that, and maybe a picture. But this is a good idea. And I'm going to do this on that Alabama buck I took recently. A lot of people ask me about outdoor things and all I'd like to share with y'all. And we're talking, especially young people. I made a list, why do we love the outdoors? What are the benefits of the outdoors? So, you know me, I made 10 things, the benefits of the outdoors, 10 things why the outdoors are good for you. So you can go ahead and share this with other people. Number one, and this is in no particular order of importance, it's something that just jumped up. It's good for your physical health. Get out there in the woods, get on that boat, walk in that state park. It's good for your physical health, and we know that. Number two, it's good for your mental health. To get out there and relax and get in the peace and quiet of nature. And we talk about it all the time and so many of y'all have testimonials you send to me where you're sitting in that tree stand, or you're out there on that boat, or you're walking through the woods. And number three, it's good for your spiritual health. So physical, mental, and spiritual, the outdoors definitely are beneficial. We talked about it, and I'm trying to think when I feel the closest to God. I don't know if it's when I'm 40 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico watching the sun go down, or in that tree stand, or just walking around, but it's just definitely special. You know what I feel about. Next one is appreciation. It gives you an appreciation of different things, appreciation of nature. Number five, you sort of start feeling this responsibility to take care of it. And I think you know what I mean. You see these things out there, and you see a real pretty tree over there. Man, I hope they don't bulldoze that tree down and build a house or a condo on it. And you want to sort of protect that. And then you see that water out there, a real crystal clear pond or lake, or right there in the bay system. Man, I hope they take care of that. I hope they don't develop it and push dirt in it and all that. So you feel that responsibility. It's a very strong inside core feeling. I think if you had a feeling, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have that feeling, then try to pick it up, okay? Number six, bonding. Bonding with your friends, bonding with your family, bonding with different folks when you get out there outdoors doing things together. It's just a special bonding with your outdoor friends and family. Seven, the area I just mentioned is conservation, having that inner feeling, but then actually doing something about it. Actually, planning some different things and going to meetings and all, and actually doing something, taking action to do, helping the conservation of nature stay like it is. And number 8, if you move around and see different things, and you slowly develop this understanding and really a deep love of that nature and outdoors. So it's really, and that love is number 9. It becomes a lifelong love. You don't fall out of love with the outdoors. You just stay in love with it, and just, I know that sometimes the ebb and flow, I guess anything like that. And then number 10, this is always good. You have this urge to share it with others. Hey, come on, hey, let's go fishing. Hey, listen, let's go out to State Park, have a picnic. You want to share it with other people. Now, you look at those 10 benefits of outdoors. I know if you have some more you want to add to it, please send them to me. But that's what we're talking about. Not just here in the Florida Panhandle. It could be anywhere else like that. So anyway, it made me have a deep appreciation. At the same time, I started to. I got a couple more pictures. I want to get Carol Miller. Speaking of feedback and all, Carol Miller is really good about sending me feedback, emails and all. And she sent, let's go ahead and look at, before I get to Carol, I may have to do it tomorrow because I want to finish it. Dennis Sherrill, we were talking about on the fishing report, whiting, okay. Dennis had this is how he ended up right before the holidays, 4 reds, he released 3 of them, and 13 whiting. Is he not an excellent fisherman? He's been on the show before. He's one, look at there. That's a nice whiting. Look at there, 2 of them. That's some really good eating. So good job, Dennis, and we're really, really proud of you for getting out there and catching those fish in the surf. His secret is, you know what his secret is? It goes when they're biting. Does that sound familiar? You don't know until you go, and all kinds of things we can have. So surf fishing, we talked about it on last Friday, but surf fishing really good this time of year. Especially for whiting, been doing it a long time. Hope to do it some more as soon as I get some chance. So anyway, got to wrap it up. Got some guests coming in this week, and if you want to come on the show as a guest, go ahead and touch base with me, and we'll try to set it up. We will set it up. All right, y'all have a great day today. Stay warm. Do something good for someone else. Enjoy the outdoors. Take care of it, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.